Hey, hey, this is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Come on in, y'all. Happy hump day. Today is questions and opinions. You know, we don't do it every week, but this week we'll do questions and opinions. Good morning, good morning. We are back from our Friendsgiving trip in Houston, Texas, and Galveston. Why I include both? Because I'm in Houston a couple of days before the Galveston shenanigans. And then I'm in Houston again after the Galveston shenanigans. But I want to say this is our second annual Friendsgiving. And it was successful, but I'll go ahead and play some positive vibes and then we'll get into it, okay? Because listen, it's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
There you go. I gotta play it again. My sound was off.
Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your
Hey.
Wake up. Today's gonna
Hey, Hillbilly.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Hey.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Hey.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Ha. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do.
The aftermath of preparation.
Good food, good mood.
Blood in circulation.
One step at a time.
Yeah, that's how you make it.
Set a goal.
You control and the steps you take them.
I try to pick one.
Thought, have some concentration.
And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day. Call it
replication. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison they ride. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap
All the bad for the good in my head.
when I'm lost.
Hey, what?
So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time. It's how you operate a cadence. So flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Step forward. Hey, sorry y'all. I was trying to catch up on my emails and stuff to figure out what I have going on this morning. And my laptop is taking forever to load. Okay, so what do I have today? Okay, I'm pretty good until 10:30. So I got time. All right. Let me see. Who do I have at 10:30? George Mattis. I'm going to delete that real quick because I need time to get my thoughts together. All right. Good morning. So, Hillbilly, you the only one rocking out with me this morning. What happened to everybody else? They must be hung over, tired, exhausted. Okay? I don't know what's going on with everybody. Come on in here, y'all. I know I have not been consistent at all between work, but I got some exciting shit, fun and giggles on Discord. I know that's right. I know Discord was popping. I was sad to hear about Mike Patton's situation. So prayers for him. Hopefully everything is doing well with Mike Patton and his family, right? I believe his mother was having surgery or something. So prayers go out to Mike and his family for that. All right. What else happened this week that we need to send prayers out for? Anybody else have any issues? Hillbilly, how was your weekend? Since you're the only one on here right now. How was your weekend? Hey Val. Hey Val, we are congregating slowly. Because I'm not on here every day, so people, they find me to be inconsistent. But good morning, Valerie. Good morning. But we missed you in Texas. We had such a good time, baby. I got to tell y'all what the fuck happened in Texas. Good morning, Johnny. A time was definitely had at Thanksgiving. Let me tell you something. A time was definitely had at Friendsgiving. And you know what? You know the glory of this? Like, I stressed all the way up until the day of the event. I was stressing so bad. Good morning, Ansel. And AG kept saying, stop stressing. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Well, baby, we had a time. First of all, we get to the house Thursday night and we have to unpack the car. And it was only the girls and then AG. So we only had one guy. We had cases of liquor, cases of water. And so I hiked up the stairs because it's my event. And I don't want people breaking their backs and hurting themselves because of my event, right? So I grabbed up the cases of liquor, carried them up 3 levels of stairs to get up to the house because the house had a lot of stairs. I carried a case of water, some bags, luggage, all kinds of stuff. And then by Friday, while I was washing the dishes, my back started to go out. And I don't mean my back started to go out a little bit. My back went completely out by Friday night. Saturday morning, I could barely walk. My left leg kept buckling underneath me. I couldn't move. I couldn't sit right. I was flinching in pain. I started having spasms by Saturday night. Okay, I had spasms. So I couldn't really participate in some of the games that I wanted to participate in because I just could not stand up long enough, right? So I'm in the house popping Aleve and shit, and Aleve is not helping me. I'm taking 2 Aleve every however many hours, and it's just not helping me. Fast forward by Sunday, I'm in Debbie's house. By 5 o'clock, I'm snot nose crying. I am. I'm snot nose crying because my back is out and the pain is just not leaving me. And I knew that I had to travel home on Tuesday, and I didn't know what I was going to do. So I looked up at Debbie and I said, I got to go to the emergency room. Debbie was like, well, let's go. Baby, she drove me out of the neighborhood she lives in because she didn't want to take me to the emergency room there. She drove me to the area called Montrose. Beautiful, beautiful area. So it took us 20 minutes to get to the emergency room. Now, this emergency room is not attached to the hospital. It looked like an urgent care, but it's really an emergency room. And I've never seen nothing like that before. I was like, this is cool. So we get into the emergency room. Of course, I'm in a lot of pain. They want to give me morphine. That was their first thought. Give me morphine and then give me a muscle relaxer. But the morphine didn't play right with the Toradol, right? And so they couldn't give both of those to me. So they winded up giving me an Ativan shot in my butt and a Toradol shot in my butt. All right. And they made me leave there for like 30, 45 minutes to make sure I got some relief. Now the spasms stopped. Good morning, Aquanda. The spasms stopped. but the pain was still there. And they said it was going to take some time. So long story short is I'm walking around with, this is a waist trainer, but I'm using it as a back brace because all right here is still sore, right? And not as strong as it should be. And I think I'm sore because of all of the muscle spasms that I was having. It created soreness in my muscles. So I'm recovering, thank God, because I wouldn't be able to sit here like this if it was Friday or Saturday night. Okay, that's how bad it was. So I had a time in Houston, ultimately ending up in the ER. Okay, getting needles in my ass. Not only did they give me the needles in my ass, they gave me a Flexeril pill, and they also gave me patches for my back, which I have to put the patch on after I finish my show. And so that's what happened to me. That's the injury that happened to me. But all the good stuff that happened in that house on Friendsgiving, I want to say this. I want to thank everyone who participated in Friendsgiving. And I mean participated. When I told everybody to wear onesies, the guys complained up to the top of the roof. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. You're going to use, yes. And well, I didn't have the muscle cream with me, Valerie. I just got home last night. So I'm going to use and I just took the patch off last night before I showered. So before I put the new patch on, I'll rub the cream in, let that dry in, and then I'll put the patch on top of it. Because, baby, I know, Johnny, I know I be trying to do it all, and I know I can't. And my body is like, fuck you. So I ended up in the emergency room. I mean, really and truly, the pain just mentally got to me. And I never cried. So when I start crying and when I'm snot nose crying, that means something is really, really wrong. And I couldn't stop crying. Okay. And mentally, I was just drained from the pain that I was feeling. And I just could not beat it mentally anymore. And so that's what ended up me being in the emergency room in Houston. Yes. So next Friendsgiving, I got to do this different. Okay. Now, we had games, we had activities. AG Kitchen 737 turned up. This man cooked for us. Now, I only hired him to cook for the house. Breakfast and dinner. That's all I asked him to do, right? I said lunch was on everybody. We had salad in there. We had lunch meat in there. We had stuff that you could go in the fridge and grab for lunch. This man, we landed in Texas on Tuesday. This man cooked from Tuesday until we left Texas. Monday night, Tuesday morning, he even got up before we left for our flight and he made breakfast sandwiches for everybody. This man cooked the whole damn week we were there. Okay? And everyone loved his food. All right? It turned out so nice. But there are some things that, each year with Friendsgiving, there's things that I learn, right? And this being the second annual Coffee with Friends Friendsgiving, it was even better than the last one. This tells me that they're only going to get better and better. And so with that being said, I'm already in the process of looking for the house for the 2025 Friendsgiving, right? But I'm going to do things a little bit different. Hey, Chicago. I'm going to do things a little bit different with the members in the house, because really and truly this particular, the house, I tried to keep the expenses low so that people can come and have the experience, right? But I winded up out of pocket paying for the chef and all the groceries, right? Because it just got bigger, right? It just got bigger. And so I need to take all of that into account the next time. All right. So, I think it's a learned lesson. And the other thing that's a learned lesson is, and he could throw down in that damn kitchen. Right, Mark? Listen, Chicago. He can. You think I be joking when I say I literally am around the corner almost every day eating at his house. Like, this man spoils me. I don't have to cook most of the time. And I even have taken meat out of my freezer and been like, I got beef ribs or I got chicken or I got whatever. Can I drop it off? And he'd be like, all right, just bring it over. I'll cook it. And so I was very excited about that, but I just could not engage throughout the weekend like how I normally engage because I was so hurt. But Mark Lugo was nice enough to give me a massage. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Although, I still ended up in the ER. You and Ghost came to see me on Monday night before I left, but I couldn't keep my eyes open because I was on the muscle relaxer and it makes me sleepy. And so I couldn't keep my eyes open. But guys, I know you were there to see me before I left, and I appreciate it and I thank you. Okay, but I was in a real bad way those last couple of days in Houston. All right, so I appreciate you. Hillbilly, so be angry. Be the fuck angry, okay? Hopefully you can make next year's trip. So again, the final learn lesson that I learned before I tell you where I'm planning on doing Friendsgiving next year. I need everybody to understand. See, now I got to write up house rules and stuff like that because I observed a few things. Okay, I've observed a few things in the house this particular weekend. I want to remind everybody that this is a community house. It's not the women's house. Okay, that means men should be cleaning the kitchen, sweeping the floor, taking the garbage out, just like the women are doing. One of the things that I found in this house this particular weekend is that the women were taking turns doing stuff. I was cleaning the kitchen behind AG until my back went out and I couldn't clean the kitchen no more. Then Damaris and Debbie and Cheryl Lee stepped in and all the ladies were stepping in and the guys was just chilling. And again, being that my back was out, I really couldn't hand down the whips like I wanted to hand down. So learn lesson is, I literally walked past the garbage and got aggravated. Garbage was overflowing in the kitchen. And I'm like, hold up. All these men in the house, nobody can see the garbage is overflowing and nobody is grabbing the garbage to put it out. I didn't have the energy to fight with them. But I did make a statement out loud, right? The guys wasn't in earshot when I made the statement, but I asked the ladies, I said, what's the matter with the men? Like, why is the garbage overflowing? And here goes Damaris, little mini He-Man. She grabs up all the fucking garbage. Now, remind you, we got like 55 stairs to go up and down when we come out the front door. Damaris grabs all the fucking garbage and makes like 3 or 4 trips down those stairs and back up to take the garbage out. And I literally just scratched my head. Okay. Then the day we were checking out, I come out my bedroom and I see stuff packed up at the front door, but not making it down to the bottom of the stairs. The guys are on the one of the balconies just chilling. I went out there in the balcony and I said, hold up. These women are busting their ass, cleaning this house to make sure we can check out by 10 a.m. And you guys out here chilling. Get the F up. Take the shit that's at the front door to the bottom of the stairs so that at least we can get all our shit to the bottom of the stairs, right? And then we can figure out how to get it in whose car, what car. So I have to write house rules next time. So I'm going to have, for our community trips, I will have house rules and I will have a schedule, a community schedule of cleanup duties, right? So that it's not all on the women. Okay, we are not your wives. We are not your girlfriends. I think there was only one couple there. Okay, that's Donovan and Damaris. The rest of us are not couples. So don't expect the women to clean up after you or clean up the house. Like y'all have to take part. So learn lesson, house rules, and a community schedule will be made. But thank you, Chicago, for saying that you was going to take out the garbage as soon as you got back. Damaris didn't want to wait. She took it out because she said it was aggravating raw. That was me. Also, one of the funny things that I did was I named everybody's room. So if you follow me on IG on one of the videos, you can see the names of the room. My room was, and it was based on coffee themes. And so my room was called Samantra Sluts. Okay. And the guys had blonde roast bitches. AG had dark roast creatures of the night. We named every room, and so and everyone's name of the room that they had was on them. So when they came in on Friday, they had the chore of walking around the house to find their room and figure out which room they were going to sleep in. And I know some people weren't happy because these are community houses, right? And in all fairness, the admin and planning team gets first pick of their space because we are there the day before and we spent more money towards the house. And so the administration and the planning team gets first pick of their rooms. And then I try to make sure that the couples have a room of their own. Now, unfortunately, we had two rooms that had bunk beds. Somebody had to go in the bunk bed. So the guys shared one bunk bed room, and Aquanda needed her own room. So I just gave her the other room, even though it had bunk beds in it. She was able to be in there by herself, and there was a connecting bathroom. And so I tried to accommodate everyone to the best of my ability, but I was the host. So I got the big master bedroom downstairs. I did. I took it with no guilt. All right. Especially if I would have taken a room upstairs and my back would have went out, that would have been trouble. So it all worked out. Okay. Good morning, Michael Robinson. Okay, Mike, I mentioned that on the show that we sending out prayers for you and your mom. But ultimately the weekend was fantastic. All right. So hopefully you don't miss next year's. Now going into next year, I'm most likely renting a house in San Antonio, Texas, right? We're going to move around a bit, okay? San Antonio, Texas, that is about 3 hours from Houston. Okay? And so I'm looking at, Debbie has already researched a couple of houses. Some of them I'm interested in. And so I'm going to try to get a house in San Antonio, okay? And so, yes, please put the thumbs up. There's 10 people looking. Please make sure you give me the thumbs up. Thank you, Ansel. Thank you, Ansel. So, definitely prayers. So San Antonio, right? So I'm going to look and shop for the house, and then I will start publishing, around January or so forth, the house, the price, and everything. And whoever wants to go, pay their money and they go, right? I got to think about how I'm going to do it this year, for next year, because I swallowed a lot of cost. I did, right? And so I can't afford to take on that expense, right? So next year I have to incorporate some of the things that I did not incorporate this year, right? I was trying to be lenient on the price because I know people are struggling, but I'm people struggling too. And so if you want to go, then you'll pay. If you don't want to go, then you won't go, right? But ultimately, I'm going to go ahead, and I think this time I'm just going to rent the house, right? Rent the house and then send out, put out the invitation on Coffee with Friends or Who Wants to Go, and start collecting the money that way. All right. And so that's it. So San Antonio will most likely be the 2025 Friendsgiving, right? We're going to move around a bit. And I've never been to San Antonio. Okay, I've never been to San Antonio, and I heard San Antonio is really, really pretty. So that's where we're going to go, boo. And listen, if you want to bring someone, you can more than likely bring someone, but you have to pay for them too, right? It's a per person charge. So if you decide to bring someone, they also have to pay the fee. And it will also impact other people that might want to get into the house, right? Because some of these houses, I have to maintain capacity limits in these houses. But you're more than welcome to bring someone. But keep in mind, it's a community house, and I'm not able to accommodate all couples having their own rooms, okay? So keep that in mind too. I'm going to have my own room because I'm planning it. Yes, we went to Buc-ee's. We did go to Buc-ee's and we did get brisket sandwiches. Oh, the Riverwalk. Thank you, Ansel. See, you giving me stuff already. I've never been to San Antonio, Hillbilly. And so hopefully, Hillbilly, you can join us on this trip in San Antonio next year. You know, if you don't mind all the cussing and the drinking game playing and shit like that, you can I gotta think of a theme for next year's Coffee with Friends Friday night adventures. All right. This year's theme was onesies. And I'm gonna tell you, Damaris won the onesie prize. She did. She was little Miss Piggy. She was Miss Piggy. I am Jacinta. Are you really gonna go though? Cause what the fuck? I've been trying to get you to come forever. Of course you can be a part of the planning committee team. Oh, okay. Okay, you did basic training. Okay. Hey, Kiss the Boys. Georgie, listen, I'm going to tell you no lie. Y'all ass better come next year. Little Miss Piggy won. She won I had a costume contest. Little Miss Piggy won the costume contest, okay? She won because I was like, look at the little tail up her ass. She had to win. I loved seeing the weekend festival. I spoke with Aquanda yesterday. Oh, nice. The weekend festivities. Yes. Listen, we had a great time. Okay. And so again, I want to say this. It's a community house. And again, everyone is not going to get their own room. Okay. So be willing to share. If you don't want to share, then this is not the trip for you. Okay. Everyone is not going to be able to have their own room. I ain't got paper like that, and neither do y'all. Now, unless y'all want to pay $2,000 a person, I can, of course, get a 10-bedroom house, 11-bedroom house, if y'all want to pay 2 G's. See, people want their own rooms until they got to pay more, right? And so I don't want to pay 2 G's, okay? So we're going to try to keep the price of the house reasonable, knowing that y'all have to share. I know I am Jacinta. I know. I hope next year you can make it. I know you did. And you get a pass on that. Yes, Johnny Leon Hill, please make it next year. But again, keep in mind, y'all, I might not be able to accommodate rooms for couples. This year, I was able to accommodate a room for Donovan and Damaris because we had just enough rooms to accommodate everybody in the house. And Debbie and Fancy shared, right? Shirley had her own room. I had my own room. The boys shared. Aquanda had her own room, and AG had his own room. So a lot of us this time around had our own room, but this was a 7-bedroom house, and it was only 11 of us. Now imagine if all 15 people would have came. Most of the people would have been sharing. Hey, Angel, good morning. And so San Antonio is where we are going. See, Debbie is right now sending me houses. She just found a house with 14 bedrooms. I don't even know. I don't even know how much it costs. Let me see how much this house with 14 bedrooms costs. Let me see, just for shits and giggles. Let me see. Oh, we need this shit. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. What's the deposit? Oh, God. This is a nice house, y'all. This is a good one. This one has 14 bedrooms. Now, 14 bedrooms, damn near nobody. Debbie, I'm just looking at the house that you sent me. Good morning, Debbie. That shit got 14 bedrooms. Don't nobody got to share. And it's not a bad price. What's wrong with it? What is wrong with the house that? Yes, I am Jacinta. I am going to bring back Summer Soiree. Hopefully in 2025, I'll be able to do Summer Soiree. I just need to get past my birthday, which is in another 2 months. I have to focus on that because Avia already told me my money is due. So I got to focus on that. And then once I get that out the way, then I will start planning for the Summer Soiree, the end of Summer Soiree. I don't know where we're going to go yet. Where did I say we were going to go? Virgin Islands or something like that. So I believe that's where I targeted to go. Virgin Islands, St. Croix, something like that. And so I have to work with the travel agent to put that together. But you know how y'all are. Y'all be ready for me to start planning trips, and then half of y'all don't come. Like, y'all be having me work. Do y'all know how much work this is to plan these things, to get things in order? And then for y'all, some of y'all even paid and didn't show up. Now, I know life be lifing, but don't push me to plan these things and then half of y'all cancel on me, because it takes a lot of time and energy for me to put this stuff together. And I'm going to tell you no lie, if I didn't have Debbie helping me half the time, I would be overwhelmed. Debbie is the one who be finding these houses, y'all. Okay, I just be clicking the button to make the deposit on the house. The first house, they did the whole house. I didn't have to do anything. But this is the type of help I need. This is what community is about. So don't have me going in full throttle mode, okay, planning these things. Because, see, a bitch hurt herself this weekend. You see, a bitch hurt herself trying to pull off the weekend events, and is in as much pain as I was. Okay, I still tried to keep the activities going. I did. Debbie and them kept telling me to sit the fuck down. I tried to keep the activities going. So if you are really interested in these activities that we do, don't play with my feelings and my emotions. Okay? If you are committing to come and I go all out my way to find a house to accommodate the amount of people that said they were going to come, then bring your ass. But see, this year I'm going to do it different. This year I'm not going to wait for people to make their deposits to try to get a house to accommodate the amount of people that paid. This year, I'm going to go ahead and book the house. I don't give a fuck if it's 5 bedrooms or 7 bedrooms, right? And what I'm going to do is first come, first serve. First come, first serve. And I'm going to limit the capacity of the house based on the size of the house and how I'm feeling. So depending on the house that I get, if only 10 people could fit in there, the first 10 people that pay, they get to go on the trip. If it's 15 people that can fit in there, same concept, okay? I'm not chasing nobody this year. I'm not asking nobody, if they're going. I'm not waiting for no deposits this year. If you do not pay your deposit on time, you will lose the money that you put down on the house, and somebody else can hop in your spot. I gotta be like this, y'all, because 1, I get stuck with the extra shit. 2, I'm tired and it's a lot of work. So the easier you make it for me, the easier it will be for me to plan several of these events. Okay. So that's that. What is the other thing I wanted to mention? I already mentioned the community house. Everybody has a responsibility to cook, clean, and do what the fuck ever. Well, cooking, we have a chef for that, but we need someone each night the chef is cooking to be either a sous chef or help clean the kitchen as the chef is going. Okay. Debbie, I'm not getting caught up into bunk beds or none of that. If I find a house, or you send me a house that I like, whether it has bunk beds or not, I will book the house and I will limit the capacity of the people that can come. And I will let everybody know that there's no bunk beds, but they have to share. If they still want to come and pay, that's on them. Because I literally worked hard to find accommodations to fit 15 people. And only 11 people was there. And so I'm not going to do it this year. And I still love y'all, but I got to do it in a way that's less stressful for myself. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a house based on what Debbie sending me, and I'm gonna go ahead and secure the house. And if it says 12 people max, that's what the fuck is gonna happen. No more deposits. If deposit day, if the deposit deadline comes and someone misses their deposit, I will open it back up for someone else to take that spot. I got to do it this way. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to do it this way. So if you are serious, you'll know to jump on the bandwagon before I close the house up. Okay. I'm not worried about bunk beds, Debbie. I want a decent house, a swimming pool or jacuzzi, okay, with enough bedrooms. Okay, bunk beds or no bunk beds, I don't care, right? No bunk beds or bunk beds. Don't matter to me. So I'll take a look at the houses that you're sending me, Debbie. Thank you. And so that is the Friendsgiving update, baby. Them fellas look good in them onesies. I can't imagine. What am I going to do next year? What is going to be the theme next year? I fucking wonder. We shall see. But until then, let's get into the positive read of the day. Today is November 20th, and we are in the month of service, okay? And it says the greatest service I can offer is not engaging in crimes against myself. Not engaging in crimes against yourself. You cannot be useful to yourself, others, or God if you run yourself ragged. Many of us believe that in order to be useful, helpful, or in service, we must give our all to all of the time. You become yes people. We say yes when we are tired. Yes when we are busy doing other things. We say yes when we know there is no way we can take on anything else. That's me. I say yes to a lot of shit, knowing I cannot manage it. That's why I had to make this announcement about this house, because sometimes this becomes overwhelming for me. So I have to make it easier for myself. I have to stop saying yes so fucking easy. You may believe that in order to be worthy of the love, admiration, or respect of others, you must always say yes. What you may not understand is that there are times when saying yes causes you to make unnecessary sacrifices. Wait, Cheryl, you in urgent care, you twisted your ankle? What the hell? So I was in the emergency room for my back pain, and you went to urgent care for a twisted ankle. We were fucked up. Wow, Cheryl, I hope you are feeling better today. Jesus. We had a time. There is a passage in A Course in Miracles that says, giving of yourself to the point of sacrifice makes the other person a thief. Oh, let me read that again. There is a passage in A Course in Miracles that says, giving yourself to the point of sacrifice makes the other person a thief. When you allow others to take what you need, what you have earned, and what you deserve, you are making a sacrifice. When you sacrifice, you are not giving freely. Not are you serving others, nor are you serving others when you give to your detriment. In addition, when you give to your own detriment, you become resentful. You resent yourself and you resent the one who has received. Resentment is a clear-cut path to anger and unworthiness. In order to serve others, support others, give to others, you must first be able to serve, support, and give to yourself. I have to learn that. You must be willing to share your overflow, not your necessities. This is called self-support, self-care, and self-love. Something I am still learning because I have given my last and been sitting here like, oh my God, I don't have anything, right? Until today, you may not have realized that you have allowed others to be involved in a crime against you. You may have allowed them to support you in sacrificing yourself and believing that you are helping or serving them. Just for today, don't be a yes person. Take care of yourself. Don't give what you don't have or what you need. Be self-supportive and self-loving enough to say no. Today, I'm devoted to not making unnecessary sacrifices. Today, I am willing to say no. Baby, this is a lesson that I need to learn. I am a yes person. I hate to see other people suffer or other people go without. And so I always wind up saying yes. But lately, I've been doing a little bit better about that. Even though some people get annoyed or upset at me, I got to learn how to self-love, self-sacrifice, protect myself, right? That doesn't mean I don't want to support other people. I don't want to help other people. But sometimes, and I've been in that situation, I help other people to the detriment of my own self. And that's what this message today is. Committing crimes, being involved in crimes committed against you, the sacrifices you make to the detriment of yourself, that is a crime. And those people that are involved, they are engaged in the crime against you. So how do you stop that? Self-love, self-care, self-preservation. Stop saying yes to everything. Oh no, Cheryl, the dog done knocked you down. That's terrible. That is terrible. So today is question and opinions day. I'm still struggling, y'all. 1 second. Oh, it's right here. Ugh. Today is questions and opinions day. Good morning, Stacy. What y'all got? Any questions that y'all want to ask today? I have a question. Okay. Here's my question. What? Hillbilly, that is terrible. All right. What do you do when you love each other, but definitely under any circumstances can't be together? That's the question. Damn. Dag, Debbie, that last house. Wow. Okay, Jacinta, ask your question. What, in the meantime, until Jacinta gets her question up here, what do you do when you love each other, but definitely under any circumstances can't be together? Some things just aren't meant. Okay? Hillbilly said be fuck buddies. Oh! But love is involved, so how do you become fuck buddies? How do you have a fuck buddy relationship with somebody you love? I don't think that's possible. What possible situations would this circumstance find itself? Like, what kind of circumstance would you be in that you fall in love with someone, but you can't be together? Cousins, brother, sister? Like, what kind of circumstance is this? Like, you fell in love with your best friend's ex-husband? What kind of circumstances do you find yourself in where you love each other, but definitely under any circumstances can't be together? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I am since this was the question on social media, and so I grabbed it and I'm asking. Okay, is it possible to maintain a friendship with someone when you don't share anything in common? Ooh, that's a good one. Deb said you're probably both married already. That's a good one. Val said, I tell them when we break up, please don't take me back. If you love me, don't take me back. Oh, that's a good one too. Because you know what? Sometimes when people beg for you to take it back, that's a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure that I don't want a serial cheater. Okay, that's a good one. Leave that issue alone. Being with someone that you know you shouldn't be with will make you miss out on the person you should be with. Distance can help. Okay, I love that. All right, I am Jacinta has a question. Is it possible to maintain a friendship with someone when you don't share anything in common? Ansel is answering the last question. Can you be a fuck buddies and see each other in public and keep your cool? I don't know if they love each other. Is that possible? How do you keep that those emotions out of that and maintain a fuck buddy relationship? That's difficult. See, if they wasn't in love, I would be like, okay, fuck buddies. But if they're both married, then we don't want to say fuck buddies, right? What prevents people from being together that really love each other? I am Jacinta is asking, is it possible to maintain a friendship with someone when you don't share anything in common? This is a good one. This is a good one. I'm going to try to take a stab at answering this one. I am Jacinta. I feel like I have friends that are not necessarily interested in a lot of things that I do, right? But we still have a friendship, right? But you said nothing in common. I'm trying to think if I have any friends where we don't have anything in common, and I don't think so. I don't think I have any friends where we don't share some commonality. That's a good question. I don't know. Because how could you be friends when y'all have nothing in common? Where do y'all go? What do y'all do? What do y'all talk about? Anybody want to answer this? Johnny said, I think that it can work in business, but not in friendship. Why, Johnny? Why do you think? Why you don't think it will work in friendship? Stacy said, what would be the point? How could y'all be friends? Right? What do y'all do? What do y'all talk about? What do y'all do? What do y'all talk about? So I am Jacinta. Is this an experience that you're having? What do you think the answer is, I am Jacinta? Or you don't really know, and that's why you're asking us. You don't have any inclination on what your answer would be? I got another question. Here's another question. What are the benefits of marriage at an older age? What are the benefits of marriage at an older age? No children can be had. You're almost close to retirement in some years. What's the benefit of marriage at an older age? Well, that's what I say, Deb. There has to be some commonalities to be friends in the first place. But think about it, Deb. People change over time, right? We're not the same people we were when we're young. So sometimes friendships outgrow each other, and the things that you did have in common, you no longer have in common. That's possible. Okay, I am Jacinta said, because I asked her if this was something that happened to her about being friends with someone that have nothing in common together, right? Stacy said companionship. Okay, that's a good one. What are the benefits of marriage at an older age? Companionship. That's the one I came up with. Hillbilly said it depends on how long you've been together, new or old relationship. But what's the benefits? Johnny said the having nothing common will be bigger than having common ground. The fallouts will be more pronounced in that relationship than a friendship based on common ground. Woo! Johnny came in here with the shits today. Having nothing in common, okay, is bigger than having common ground. Okay? It'll get ugly if y'all don't have any common ground. The arguments will get ugly. It will be more pronounced, Johnny said. I love that response. Anything else? One second. Okay, here's another question. How do you dress for bed? Oh, y'all can see I misspelled something, but you know what it means. How do you dress for bed? Does this impact how your significant other sees you? Efforts to be sexy or just whatever? I know I missed the S, but you know. How do you dress for bed? Does this impact how your significant other sees you? Efforts to be sexy or just whatever? What are you doing at night in your house? Even in the daytime when you're walking around, what do you look like around your significant other? Men and women. I'm going to take a stab at answering this. I try to dress cute when I'm here by myself and when I'm entertaining. I like to dress sexy, even for myself. I don't know. I literally fumble through. I don't care if it's a shorts and a tank top. I will put it together to make it look enticing, right? Because not just for somebody else, but I like that for myself. It makes me feel good. I don't like to just go to bed looking raggedy and shit like that. So no matter whether I'm with somebody or I'm not with somebody, 9 times out of 10, I have something cute on. Okay. Comfort to walk around naked to bed. Okay, I can't sleep naked because I sweat too much and my skin gets clammy. And so I have to have like some type of cotton something on to soak in the sweat. I know it sounds disgusting, but it is my life. Hillbilly said naked, but soon after we had baby girl, we learned to put on clothes. Ah! I know that's right. Do you think that has an impact in how your significant other sees you? You come home every day. What do you expect to see your wife or your husband looking like? Huh? I am just to say, yes, I just started wearing cute sets to bed for me, like to dress up for bed. I love that. I am Jacinta. I love that. Women got stores for all that. All we need is a tank top wife beater. Okay, but no holy underwear. See, you know what I noticed about men? And yes, I can speak on this because I've done laundry for several of them. Okay. Y'all motherfuckers' underwears will be holy and ripped. Your socks will be holy and shit. And I would throw them away as I'm doing the laundry. And I'd be like, why the fuck do y'all wear your underwear until they rub the fuck out? Why the fuck do y'all keep wearing socks that got a little hole in it? Shit like that I throw out. So I personally don't want to come home and see my man walking around with underwear that are all the color faded in the drawers and they ripped up and shit. I don't want to see that. So I would like to see my man in some nice boxes and in a t-shirt, or in some, like a nice loungewear set. Nice little pants and a tank top, whatever the fuck. I like to see decent. I like to see my man look decent, and I like him to smell good. Like, and I noticed that a lot of women like their men to smell good, because baby, for Friendsgiving night at the house in Galveston, when some of these motherfuckers walk past us, I heard the ladies, what you wearing? That smells good. Somebody was like, I'm wearing Prada. Next person was like, I'm wearing Issey Miyake. We were like, yes, it smells yummy in here. We like a man that smells good. Okay. Johnny said, sexy is suggestive. You could come to bed in a t-shirt, pajamas, or lingerie, and it can go down at any moment. By the end of the night, if you want it, you're going to end up naked anyway. But I wasn't talking about sex. I wasn't talking about sex. I was just talking about the environment that your significant other comes home to and sees you. Because yes, you're right, Johnny. Sex is going to happen whether you have on holy shit or not. But I'm just talking about the presentation of your significant other on a daily basis when you come home, right? I am just to say, yes, I just started wearing cute two-piece sets to bed, but it's for me, not my spouse. I also wear perfume and make sure my hair is done every other wear. Postpartum almost took me out, but I am slowly getting back to me. It's so hard to feel normal in an unfamiliar place for so long. I understand, as you know, most women on here can sympathize with that. Okay? Most women on here can sympathize with that. So I understand, and I'm glad that, you are making an effort to make yourself feel good. I love that. And that's why I do it, because I live by myself. So when I take a shower and I oil up my skin and I throw something on, I'm here by myself. I like it, though. Angel said, I always get cute for him before bed, though. And by cute, I mean naked and freshly bathed, because that's what he communicated he likes. Okay. I know a lot of men like naked, but listen, I'm going to throw something on. I'm going to throw something on you can see through, or whatever the case may be. But naked, I'm not going to walk around naked just to be walking around naked. I sweat. Okay. Shirley said, I sleep naked to let skin breathe for lots of other reasons other than for a man. It's healthy for your skin. I slept next to my special friend and he didn't mind. Wait a minute. Explain. You slept next to your special friend. Okay, nude? Naked? Somebody call 911 because y'all are crazy. I can't sleep naked either. I am just into my skin be sticking to each other. My vagina be sweating. I don't like it. I have to have something on. Robes are nice as long as they're not chewed the fuck up. I love women in a white shirt and that's it. Okay. That's cute. But I don't have to have a white shirt on with some panties because my vagina. I'm trying to figure out what Aquanda said. You slept with your special friend and he didn't mind. Were you naked? Valerie said, okay, Aquanda, baby. I'm fucking dead. I am just sent to say, Aquanda, did he lick it? Child, Angel, if you were in the house, you would have got the whole fucking story. That's what happens when you don't come to Friendsgiving. Aquanda gave us the tea. She gave us the tea because y'all know Aquanda don't mind giving us the tea. So I already know. But I'm going to let her play with y'all on here for a minute. Aquanda, did he lick it? Okay? That's the question out there. Did he fucking lick it? That's what they ask him. Now, Aquanda done ran now. She can't be running when we got a question for her. Because she says special friend. Yes, ask the question. Debbie, great question. Ask the fucking question. Aquanda, we are pulling you to the mat. Okay? Because this is what we do on Coffee with Friends. When we got questions, we ask you to your face. Like a lot of people in the house that comes on these trips, they know I got the big mouth and I'll say whatever the fuck I want to say. Okay? With love, though, they know it's with love, but I come across very strong and I know that. Okay? And so in the house, I had to bark at a couple of people a few times and I was a little aggravated a few times, right? But Debbie and them jumped in and saved my aggravation, and they jumped in and they took care of a lot of the stuff. But that's not going to happen next year because I'm going to have duties and responsibilities for everybody, including the men. We ain't your wives. The fuck? We are not your wives. And Aquanda, so that was on top of that announcement that I made earlier about it being a community thing, not a couples thing, because there ain't no couples in there. There's only one couple in there. That's Donovan and Damaris. Everybody else was free. Okay? Debbie said, Aquanda, and we have to ask. Oh, Aquanda, let me put up the guest link, because fuck that. The guest link is there. We trying to figure it out. And you know what? We just need answers, Aquanda. Aquanda, Debbie wants to know, you have so much personality online, but in person you are quiet and reserved. What is that about? She says she's shy. And can I say something about this comment right here? Women are so confused, right? We are disappointed when a man don't smash us on a first date. Then we're disappointed because the man wants to smash us on a first date. What the fuck do y'all women want? Right? Because when a man tries to be a gentleman and he doesn't want to sleep with you the first time y'all met, why some people get mad at that? I think that's wonderful. That tells me that this man might want to get to know you a little bit better before y'all take it to a physical place. We can't make up our minds. We don't know what the fuck we want. We don't. That's why I be like, and now I'm going to start catching people. Like, that's why I was mad at the men when I saw the garbage. Because I was like, I thought so too. That's what I said I am dissenting. Now, Aquanda, I'm going to be honest. I feel like you have social awkwardness, right? You're socially awkward, meaning that when you get around a lot of people, you shut down. You go into yourself, right? You become introverted. But online, you are so extroverted and so engaging, right? And so vocal. But in person, you like crickets. Is it social? And then we say it's social anxiety or social, a social issue, but you are the same person that jumped on a plane to go to California to meet a stranger. You know what I'm saying? So, Aquanda, at this point, what are you so shy about? around us. Like, we've been on here for some years. You've gone on one of my trips. This is the second trip you've been on. We've been rocking for some years now. Why? What is it that you're still shy about around us? Because, baby, Aquanda did not come downstairs unless it was time for activities or time to eat. Other than that, we didn't see Aquanda. Aquanda stayed upstairs in her room, quiet, or either in the house had two living rooms. There was a living room upstairs as well, so that people that stayed upstairs in the bedroom, okay, they can lounge out in the living room area up there. She watched TV up there. Listen, I am Jacinta. Y'all should be used to me by now. I calls motherfuckers out. Y'all should be used to me by now. Okay? I calls motherfuckers out with love. Oh. Hillbilly, don't do us. Hillbilly, do not do us that way. Do not do us that way, because I am she. I am she. I never the fuck know what I want to eat. That's why I just be glad when AG be like, come and get your food, because I ain't have to think about it. Wow. Anyway, y'all. So again, Friendsgiving 2024 was a success, although I ended up in the emergency room. Okay. Debbie, I cannot thank you enough for extending your house once again for us to chill in. Okay. Did you at least get to check his package? Oh! Yeah, because did he sleep naked? Yes, Valerie, she was texting with her new friends. She was on TikTok. She was doing all that. Staying away from us. Okay? I know, Brandilla. She really is. She get on my nerve. I am just will ask you the questions. She will ask you the questions. So again, y'all, Friendsgiving 2025. Again, Debbie is already sending me houses. And so once I book the house, I will share it with people. I got to sit down this time and do my budget differently. I try to make these trips affordable for everybody else but myself. And based on today's message, what did it say? Don't become a part of the crimes committed against you, right? Meaning that overextending myself puts me in a bad financial position. And I feel like this is a community house, and so I should not be taking on all the expense. We literally spent $400 plus on groceries that was not a part of the budget, because originally my menu was going to be smaller, but then when I decided to onboard a chef, we did the damn thing. Now, y'all didn't know until last minute, but now I know, because we don't have someone to stay in the kitchen and cook for us and stuff like that. And we do have a lot of activities that's going on throughout the day. So I'm trying to keep the house flowing. And so next year, I'm going to incorporate the chef and the proper amount for the groceries into the house cost, so that I don't take on most of the burden. I mean, I love trying to be gentle with y'all in y'all pockets, but if you want to be a part of being in these houses are not cheap to rent. We're talking $3,000, we're talking $4,000 to rent one of these houses for the weekend. This is not no cheap business, okay? And so that's why I'm so aggressive with people paying their money, because I cannot and will not be stuck with a $4,000 house bill, right? So just keep that in mind. So this year, I'm going to pick the house. I don't give a fuck how many bedrooms is in it. If I like the house and it's big enough for what I think, based on the people, because I got to go by the people that definitely have come 2 years in a row. Like, I have a set of people that are staples. They come no matter what. Shirley, well, Valerie couldn't make it this year for a last minute instance, but she's normally a staple. I got Fancy, I got Debbie, I got Valerie, I got Shirley. That's 4 staples. I got AG because he's the chef. That is 5. Okay. Um, those that I think are going to be almost guarantees is probably Ghost, Smokey, and maybe Chicago. So that's 8 people right there that I automatically have coming into that. Oh, and Donovan and Damaris. So that's 10 people that I automatically have coming into the house for Friendsgiving. And so because I have people that have shown up year after year, this is my 2nd annual Friendsgiving. Based on that is how I'm going to size the house. Maybe a couple of people above that, right? So if I know that I have 10 people that are normal guarantees, maybe I'll try to squeeze 12 people into getting into the house. It all depends on the house that I find. Okay, I cannot accommodate people size of house based on people saying they want to go. I have to base it on people that paid. Okay, and so I'm going based on my staple crew that automatically, I know that I'll have 10 people that I don't see your camera on, Aquanda. Aquanda, I don't see your camera on.
Yeah, because I'm naked.
All right, so go ahead and say what you got to say.
What y'all want me to say? You mean about the introvertness?
Yes, answer Debbie's question. Why are you so outgoing online, but in person, you seem like you're sad and you're to yourself?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say. That's just who I've been like for years. Growing up, I've been to myself. Yeah, I do. Yeah, get freaky and all that, but I always been like that.
So you still not comfortable with us?
No, I'm comfortable with y'all. You know, I met you obviously, but everyone else I haven't met. Yeah, I know y'all on social media and stuff for years, but I'm just always been quiet.
Okay. Well, you know these are community houses, right? So you have to participate and do shit.
I did. I played the game and I had my
You
ones.
did. Like we were dragging you.
No. And then the second day, I was the food put me out. I had the itis.
Okay.
Ag he outdid himself.
He did.
I fell asleep right there where I was eating.
We know, we saw you.
I know I was probably snoring. I'm sorry about that.
Snoring, that's not the word. But we
Damn.
can give you
I'm surprised y'all didn't film me, but I know y'all was playing the
my
game.
back was out. First of all, I couldn't get up as fast as I wanted to. But when I saw you sleeping, I almost wanted to film you, but I didn't want to put some videos I don't put out. But
Yeah.
I wanted to film you just to show
No,
it. But I
no,
couldn't.
it would have been it would have been fine.
I couldn't get up off the couch though, Aquanda, so I couldn't film a lot of shit. But
Yeah.
when you were upstairs sleeping, the guys ran upstairs to check on you because we were outside and we heard the snoring. And so I was like, is she
Damn.
okay? The guys went upstairs to check on you. Damaris went upstairs too. That's when Damaris fell down the stairs.
Oh
She was
shit.
coming from checking on you and she slipped and fell down the stairs.
Oh no.
They said your stomach was rising and then
That was when I was on the couch, right?
that's when you were on the couch upstairs.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Damn.
Yes, I am Jacinta. You better, because right now you and Angel are on the question mark list.
Oh.
Yeah, because these two, listen, Friendsgiving started out with 15 people. We had
Yeah.
11 people. Okay. That's why I can't fucks with y'all in these houses. Y'all did pay though. So I can't be mad. But I don't want to do that next year. So I'm just gonna, do things a little
Well, at
bit.
least San Antonio has its own airport.
Yes, it does. You fly right into San Antonio.
That
And
shit was a journey in itself.
well, Galveston and where the house is two different things. The
Hmm.
house is in Galveston, but we were at Jamaica Beach. So when people say they're in Galveston, in the town of Galveston, you still got about 30 minutes to get to the house.
Yeah.
It's not like it's close. That's why when I made the announcement originally with this house, I said, make sure people plan. I will try to get y'all rides from the airport, but if I cannot get y'all a ride, plan for Uber, taxi,
Because
Lyft.
I thought about driving from Chicago to
You should
here,
have
but
just you should
that
have just
was,
rented a car at the airport.
yeah, that was some 20 hours. I don't think I could have done it.
No, you should have rented a car from the airport. Because I, guys, fellas, for the future, I don't live in Texas. I don't have a car when I'm in Texas. So I don't have any control over picking people up to the air from the airport and getting them back to the airport. I myself am riding
Yeah.
with Debbie and Fancy going back to their house. All right. So I don't have a ride. I don't have control over rides. So for next year, Friendsgiving, please don't put that burden on me, y'all, because I can't get people to and from. I'm begging. In order for me to get to San Antonio, I'm flying to Houston. I always fly to Houston days in advance, and then I
Oh,
ride with Debbie and Fancy.
oh,
But with
okay. Yeah,
us,
you ride with them. Okay.
but her car is already full. So because it's me, it's the chef, it's Debbie is Fancy, and we're already sitting on all the groceries. I literally drove in the car on top of a case of water just to get there. Because you got to remember, the car that I'm in carries all the groceries, the liquor, the water, everything. And so we didn't have any space in our car, but I specifically get there so that I can secure my space in Debbie's car. Right. So everybody has to take the responsibility to make sure that they have transportation to these houses. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Um, Anything else, Aquanda? How was your experience though at the house?
It was nice. It was very. That was my first time being in the Airbnb. Um,
Hmm.
I like the quietness and it was different because I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
But it was very nice. I like the sunset. The houses were pretty.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but it was very nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. So next
And
year,
I never stayed in the house with like 10 other people.
I know. I know. I mean, I've done it before. When I go to Martha's Vineyard, I've stayed in houses with a bunch of people. That's
Yeah.
what you do. You rent a house, you stay in a house with a bunch of people. So this is what it's about. But thank you, Aquanda, for joining. Anybody got any other questions for Aquanda?
Yeah. Anybody want to know about special
Oh
friends? Or
yeah, special friend. It's not well, you know how I feel, Aquanda. I told you in Galveston that I thought that was very respectful of him. And
yeah.
we as women have to decide whether we want to be treated like meat or not.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah, but that would have been some good meat.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but you might have to go and get meat somewhere else. Like just go, you know what I'm saying? This guy might want to build a relationship with you.
Yeah, we talk every day. We're good friends right now. Known him what 7 months, 8 months almost.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
just
talking about being a man? What are y'all talking about?
we're in doing the friend thing right now, but you never know what happens.
Okay.
But
I mean, it's only been a couple of months.
yeah,
Okay. Well, I love it, but Andy's still there.
I know, and he's next door. That's why I'm quiet. Yeah,
Have a good day, Hillbilly. All right. Well, we wish you the best, Aquanda.
yeah, I know. It was good seeing y'all. Though I miss y'all.
It was good seeing you. It was. I'm glad you showed up.
You know me, MVP got to show up,
No.
well,
And
maybe
this
not. I know I should have showed out, but I was just tired.
exactly. We were like, what the hell? She
Cause
talked.
traveling from the weekend before, got me tired.
I was like, you talk so much crap.
Yeah, I was just mostly sitting back and listening.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. These people didn't give me a review
What do you mean?
for the house.
Oh, they were supposed to.
Yeah, they give you a review. I give them a review. I gave them a review.
Oh, well, tell them to get the spider next time out the room. Shit,
Oh, we had one downstairs too. You're not gonna
fuck
avoid
me.
those.
Fuck me all the way up in the room.
You're not gonna avoid those. You're out in the marshlands. You're gonna get spiders. We had one in the living room and Debbie refused for us to kill it.
That one was in the window. I'm trying to do live. I had to go run and get tissue.
Mm. I know that's right. All right, so I'm going. Oh, good morning, Ghost.
Hey, Ghost.
Okay, I'm gonna move to closure, but thank you, Amaquanda, for joining. I appreciate it.
Bye, y'all. I'll holla.
All right. All right, y'all. Back to business. Back to business. Good morning, Ghost. Ghost, I apologize. The night you came to see me, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was on muscle relaxer that made me sleepy. So, you know, sorry, but I knew you were there and I knew Chicago was there, and I appreciate y'all stopping by to see me before I left. No breaks, just a bad strain. They wrapped it and gave me a boot. Says should be healed in about a week or two. Okay, good. All right. So with that, y'all, you know what I say. Move with positivity, move with love always, and continue healing. All right. Because we are on a healing journey. And I am so at peace knowing that the Friendsgiving trip turned out nice. I want to say it was better than the year before. And I can only say it's going to get better each year as we go by. Right. Thank you, Ghost. I appreciate that. Each year as we go by. But Ghost, I'm feeling a lot better. I still got the Band-Aids on my ass. Good morning, Gilda. I still have the Band-Aids on my ass where they gave me the shots. Okay, because they gave me 2 needles in my ass. I was not playing. Okay, I was like, I need a needle in my ass. And then they gave me a pill, a Flexeril pill. So I had Toradol, Ativan, and Flexeril in my system. And so when Ghost came over, I was fucked up. Yes, it was fun, Ghost. And all of you guys really turned out and wore those onesies. I'm so happy. But Ghost, you missed my announcement when I said the next house, I'm going to come up with some community schedule, right? Because what I found in this house, Ghost, is that the men kind of hung around as though the ladies were supposed to take care of the whole house. But this is a community house, right? A community house. We are not there as couples. This is a community house, which means that not only the women are in the kitchen, not only the women are cleaning up, the men have to be in the kitchen too, cleaning up, taking the garbage out and stuff like that. It's a community house. And what I found in this weekend, I watched that garbage pile up 3 bags at a time, shit on top of the garbage. And AG is in the kitchen cooking. So I couldn't put that on him. And I was so aggravated to see all the fucking garbage in the kitchen. And it wasn't until I said something, then Chicago was like, oh, I'll take the garbage out when I come back. My whole thing is, fellas, we shouldn't have to ask y'all. Right? So next year, I'm going to have a community schedule of who's responsible for kitchen duties, who's responsible to go and make sure the decks ain't got no cigarette butts and no other butts on there. I'm going to have a schedule put together because we are all in the house together. And my whole back went out. I'm not blaming the guys because the guys was not there Thursday, but I carried up cases of liquor, cases of water, my luggage and everything. These women on here can tell you I was carrying all that heavy shit upstairs, okay? And so by Friday, my back was out, okay? And so I couldn't even help get the shit down the stairs when we were leaving on Sunday, but I shouldn't have to tell the guys to do that either, right? So next year, we're going to have community responsibilities in the fucking house, okay? And I need the guys to really be able to help out and make sure that they are engaged when we are trying to get the shit to the bottom of the stairs to get out the house. Okay, go say he'll take the decks. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Because I couldn't even get upstairs to sweep to check the deck. Debbie went upstairs to check the decks. AG went and checked all the decks. But that if any incidents would have occurred at that house, they would have charged me. Okay, and it's not cheap. All right. So we got to make up community schedule so that people are responsible. Okay. Donovan did help out in the kitchen. Thank you, Donovan. Okay. But we need more. We need everybody to be engaged. Okay. Everybody. So that's the announcement for that. All right. But with that, y'all, I will be back tomorrow, Thursday, y'all. The week is going to fly by because I'm just going back to work today. And I don't even want to be at work today because sitting in this chair is hurting my back. I'm sitting on the edge of the chair because the nerve is in my butt. So if I put the weight on my butt, it hurts. Okay. Oh, you're going to know your name will be on the list, on the community activities list. Don't worry. Don't worry. We will come up with that list. I can't come up with the list now until I know for sure who's going to the house. But once everybody's deposits are in or whatever, that's when I will start making the community list. Actually, when their final deposit comes in, that's when I'll start making the list of communities. Now, I'll probably start asking for the money around January. Okay, so don't say. Just be prepared. If you want to be a part of the house, whatever the cost is, I'm asking for 50% as a deposit. Okay. Oh, okay, Ghost. I wish I was home chilling. Shit. But I'm going to send y'all off with some love. Have a great day. Move in peace, move in love. You know what I'm saying? Love up on yourself and love up on each other. This is a community we are building. All right. And I remember we were talking about something at the house and people were like, Black people don't even do this. And Black people don't even do that. We can't even do this and do that. And the final thing I said was, I know the fuck y'all lying. Y'all couldn't even figure out how to get a Quanda from the airport. And everybody got quiet. Everybody got quiet. So we still got a lot of work to do. We do. Because I'm just saying, not that I expected anybody to go out their way. It is a long drive. The airport is like an hour and a half drive from the house. And so I understood it. But I still had to call that out. Oh! And you're still in heat? You said you keep busy, but you're still in heat. Relieving yourself is not relieving the heat. Y'all are nasty. Cheryl, does relieving yourself relieve the heat for some of y'all out there? Or you still be in heat even after relieving yourself? What a question. I'm just going to go ahead and play the song because Cheryl, I'm going to get you. All right. But with that, y'all, I'm going to send y'all out with some positive vibes. That's a question that you need to think about. But no matter how low, you can still what?
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Huh?
Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Huh?
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still
And I don't. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Come back tomorrow, y'all. Move with peace and love and get this message on the way out. Huh? I can't move that much. This is it. Huh? I've been doing shit my way. Right, Val? Huh? Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's believe. Hey, better see with the negativity. Cause I do. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Huh? Even when you feel slow, you can still go. What? Even when there's no hope, you can still go. Huh? Never ran, no, man, I still and I fucking don't. All right, peace, y'all.